My name is Dimitri. This video is going to serve as sort of introduction to who I am and what I want to do on the internet with YouTube. And the videos I want to post who I am as a person, at least like a little bit of my background, and then like what are my goals for this channel, I would say. So for anyone who's just seeing this video and hasn't seen anything else on my channel, my name is Dimitri, and I like art, creating, and like just like the creative mindset. And this video is more or less just going to explain a little bit of where I get my inspiration from and my goals for the future, both for my life and for this channel. So the first thing I want to start with is sort of like my background, my personal background. I am 19 years old and I've been drawing for pretty much my whole life, but about seriously drawing for like, let's say 4 or 5 years. When I say seriously, I would say like that's when I first started to actually learn about drawing. But I think day in, day out, I've started like getting reps and like actually practicing drawing maybe for about 2 or 3 years. Yeah. So I just started college a couple months ago. I actually just finished my first semester around the time of filming. So I kind of had taken a break from like posting, but during that time I kind of realized sort of like what I wanted to do with this channel. And one of those things is going to be like documenting my progress in my art journey, I would say. Because I would say one of my end goals for this channel is to sort of like document and just document and show my skills and how they improve, because at the end of the day I kind of want to start making comics. But although I could start today, to be honest, because I can draw, I just feel like the perfectionist in me wants to like hammer out and do a little bit better with that. But yeah, as far as my background is concerned, I'm new to making YouTube videos, to be honest. 19, started posting when I was about 18, so I've been posting for 4-ish months. Not that much video stuff, but 4 or 5-ish months. And yeah, part of this channel is going to be documenting my progress. So the big end goal for this channel, or at least for where I'm at right now, is to be making manga. Eventually I'll probably show my process when it comes to making that, and a little bit about the manga that I'll be making. I have a couple ideas in the works, but yeah, for sure I would love to make manga, whether full-time or part-time. I've loved manga specifically for like a long time, so I definitely have a big appreciation for it, and it's something honestly I want to do for like the rest of my life. Yeah, it's definitely something I want to do for the rest of my life. I love creating, I love drawing, I love stories, and it's something I personally love, like to media, I love to digest or consume. And one thing I've learned when it comes to media is sometimes you gotta make what you want to read. So yeah, I definitely want to make manga. Another goal that I've previously talked a little bit about is to improve in art. I do have a year-long drawing plan. I've been posting a couple shorts about that. I might post some more videos just talking about that and how I'm progressing it right now. But I definitely could start making manga right now, but as far as I'm saying, like as far as I can see it, if I were to make one right now, if I were to be like a customer or whatever, or like just someone finding it, I wouldn't probably want to read it based off of the art that I have right now. So I wouldn't say I'm at the proper skill level to create a manga that I'd be proud of. So definitely want to improve on that, and I might talk about some exercises and specific what I'm doing to get better at art. But that's definitely one of my goals, is to get stronger with traditional, just like pen and paper art. To be honest, my setup is just a pencil, paper, and like micron pens, but I want to get some more traditional tools, and yeah, work with color theory, because I don't use a lot of color, to be honest. So color, I don't get better with like perspective, all the technical art stuff. I'll have more stuff on that, explaining all of that stuff, and like specifically what are my weak areas and what I can improve in. But yeah, I want to get better with art, and probably have more documentation on my year-long process to get better at art. Another thing I think that is very, very, very important as an artist, especially in this day and age, is being able to use digital art. Now, there's still a market for traditional art, whether you want to do sell commissions or anything like that, but I feel like it's a lot more marketable and easier to get yourself out there if you can create digital art, because, I mean, if you pay for a service one time, you can use a multitude of different types of media and stuff. So, I personally have a drawing tablet, but I don't use it that much, just because, partially because I'm lazy, and half the time whenever I make stuff, the art's like not that good. But I definitely want to practice more on that. I'm gonna have some challenges I'm doing pretty soon with digital art. Like maybe next October I might do Inktober, just like completely digitally, and eventually like open up and maybe do commissions on the side. And for as far as my mangas are concerned, definitely want to be doing some or all of it online or digitally, I would say, because it's just a lot easier if I'm working with other people, so submit them so you can get edited and reviewed and all that stuff. But I've always grown up doing traditional art first, and I've seen a lot of people do digital art, so like I can understand that like it's kind of where the world is going, and I'm interested in it. I just kind of not satisfied with where I'm at right now because I haven't practiced that much with it, so like I'm pretty bad at it right now. But definitely in the future I'll be posting a lot more stuff on this channel pertaining to me just doing time lapses or like speed paints, speed draws, challenges, whether it's digital or traditional or like both, and just documenting me getting better and doing more stuff like as pertains to digital art, because most everything I've posted so far has been traditional, and I want to like mix it up just a little bit more with that. So far I've just been talking and expanding on like what are my goals digitally, or not digitally, what are my goals for this channel and like my art. But this is going to be like a short segment based off of what are my influences and kind of what I want my art to be like, because I kind of have like a vision of what I want my art to look like. So yeah, from here I'll be expanding on kind of what I want my style to be, and what are my influences, and what am I drawing on, what am I like kind of taking stuff from to sort of get there. Because I feel like knowing what someone's influences are kind of can show you what they want to make or who they are as a person. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I take inspiration from as far as like drawing and how I want to like create art. So I think this is like an interesting thing to do. So I think that this is something I could share more insight on who I am creatively, if you guys can take value from that. So one of my favorite series all time, like ever, is Slam Dunk by Takehiko Inoue, the same guy who made Ryu and Vagabond, which I haven't read all of those yet, but Slam Dunk I read start to finish, and it's one of my favorite series. Because of that series, I kind of always had an appreciation for like semi-realism when it comes to manga. So that's definitely something that I want to incorporate into my own style, which I kind of like have a sort of like wishy-washy relationship between drawing stylized and like realistic. I don't think I found like a solid art style yet, but definitely I want to get better when it comes to like anatomy and just like expressions and all that stuff, because I kind of want to incorporate a little bit more semi-realism into my illustrations. That's definitely a big influence because it's one of my favorite series ever. Another thing I kind of want to incorporate is even though I said before I kind of draw stylized, I do enjoy stylization, so I kind of want to incorporate that into it as well, especially in like the conveying of energy. One series that does that pretty well that I take inspiration from is Blue Lock. If you guys have read the manga, they kind of incorporate like watercolors and different kinds of media to express energy and movement and like emotion, which I think I really enjoy that because it's like striking visually. So that's one thing I want to incorporate. So it's like that conveying of energy and like making something visually striking. That's one thing I really enjoy looking at. And then one other series I take inspiration from actually is like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if you guys are like familiar with like the old first one with like Yu-Gi-Moto, like the Millennium Pulse and everything. I take inspiration. I remember growing up reading that and like watching it on TV. I was like in like second or third grade, man. So their character designs are always crazy, and I know I'm probably not gonna be as like stylizedly out there, but I think their character designs and like how they make people unique and stuff like that, I really enjoy. That's something I kind of take inspiration from when it comes to the kind of characters and like the main cast I want to create. Like I kind of want to make like as soon as you see someone, like, oh yeah, they're important to the story, or maybe not, and subvert that expectation. But that's one thing I definitely take inspiration from, like that OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Run. I think it's about like 40 volumes. But yeah, that's one thing I really enjoy and take inspiration from. And all those series I kind of study. I do a lot of studies on those and try to like steal things from, because I believe as an artist that all good artists steal, I would say. Which I might expand on that in like another video, but as of right now, what I would like to say on that is just that there's a lot of different things out there, and a lot of times when we see like the greats in whatever field it is, they usually steal or have stolen from like the greats before them. So I don't think it's a bad thing to have not completely original work. So there's always people that I enjoy, or art that I enjoy that I'm stealing from. So yeah. So hopefully this sheds some insight on who I am and what I want to do with this channel, and kind of explaining where the direction for this channel is going. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check back and just see what I've been posting, and comment if you guys have any ideas or have any comments based on anything that I've said or any points that I've had throughout the video. And if you guys have any ideas of anything I can do in the future, like videos or challenges or artists that I can take inspiration from or that I haven't heard of. But yeah, hopefully this sheds some insight on who I am and where I'm going with this channel and my own creative journey. So, you guys have a nice one, and I'll see y'all later.